Welcome to today's video, everybody. We're starting off in the shop with a special guest. He flew in all the way from Australia and brought his hunk of junk leaking POS car into my shop.
Japanese,
and yeah, literally the equivalent of an AU Falcon in Japan. He got himself a nice Mark II from our boy Rohab. And this thing's getting a little bit of maintenance, raising the coilovers, making a Rebisu spec. Have you ever raised a car in your life before? Because I feel like you're a low spec guy.
Yeah, it's always go down.
Yeah.
Nah, recently with more common driving, I've had to...
Suspension travel's a good thing.
Just a little bit, just enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a painful thing to do, but...
You're crying on the inside, raising your
crying on the
coilovers.
inside, but the results speak.
Yeah, I mean, this is a freshly painted car and bumper, and it's like already been so low that...
Who did that though? Who did that?
I think that was Rohab when he drove it here, coming into the driveway. Anyways, so he's here doing some maintenance stuff on his car, and then he's going to be chuffing off down south to, I think, Fuji and Nagoya. But are you excited? I think we're going to do some driving later on next week.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd come with me for the first stint, but...
We were hoping to, but...
Things didn't line up. There's lots of things that, we've got lots of plans, so things always don't line up. But even then, like, my itinerary ended up landing perfectly on a special day you've got planned next week. So,
we got a private day at Nico Bokut, which is going to be awesome. So he'll be at Nico with us there, and I'll be testing the FD car and driving one of Okachan's cars. So
and I'll be dialed by then.
You'll be dialed in this thing, yeah.
So we'll be ready to go, banging some doors.
Yeah.
Do you have your chaser?
I don't think I'll have that chaser there, but I'll definitely have a car there that we can bang doors with.
Yes.
But yes, this thing's nice.
It's still in one piece.
Still in one piece. I mean, he's going down south, so if you end up driving at Mayhan, because I know you won't say no if someone's like, jump on track.
Yeah.
The
Definitely
rear end might be missing.
Definitely won't say no, yeah.
He won't be able to fit the suitcases in though if he smashes up the rear, but I mean, these things are pretty bulletproof. You smash it up and just kick it out, so we're good.
Hopefully it's still in one piece.
Still in one piece.
But as long as it's driving is the main point, so.
That's the main thing, yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna let Jason get to some maintenance stuff, and we're gonna go do our own thing. Remember when I was stuck in Florida and I just got obsessed with fishing?
Look at this beautiful guy.
Well, now that I'm back in Japan, it's been very, very difficult for me to get back into fishing. But thank goodness for my new favorite game, Fishing Clash. I can now still get my fix from right here in the shop. I think we're actually fishing in Florida right now. We just hooked a nice big fish. Ooh, look at that, good job. We just got ourselves a black sea bass. Fishing Clash has one of the most realistic graphics that you've ever seen in mobile gaming. You can travel all around the world and fish in different locations, exploring amazing fishing spots, all from the comfort of your very own home or shop. You can fish from the shore or from a boat. There's even weekly competitions, and you can create your own clan so that your friends and family can join in on the fun. You can even upgrade your rods and lures to compete with other fishers to see who can catch the biggest fish. As you guys know, building cars costs a lot of money, so I'm super grateful to Fishing Clash for supporting us, because now we're able to get this thing done way faster. And if you guys want to support us too, click the link down in the description, or use the QR code to download Fishing Clash now. Once again, it is 100% free, and if you use my gift code SAMMIT, you'll get an awesome reward for free. With my code, you'll get a unique avatar, 1 mythical lure card, 50 luck power-ups, and 30 weight power-ups to help you catch bigger fish. I think we got a big one, boys! So once again, I want to say massive thank you to Fishing Clash for sponsoring today's video. Make sure you check out that link in the top of the description and use coupon code SAMMIT, and let's get back to the video. See, now this is a fine specimen of a car. Now it's actually got the correct ride height and double fist it there, no problem.
Too high.
to be honest, what did we raise it by, like 20 mil? Yeah. And it equaled like 60 mil.
Yeah, it was like on the tire.
It makes no sense.
Raised 20 mil, now it's 60.
We think it just looks more aggressive though, because he's got some pretty stretched tires on these wheels. So we've gone to just a smaller tire in the front, his driving tires, because when he's doing a bunch of driving down south and whatnot, and not at the track, he doesn't want to chew through his nice grippy boys. But yeah, otherwise, car looks good. You getting some stickers on there?
Yeah, nice.
How much horsepower does this add?
Got one.
You got one?
That's at least 10 horsepower.
At least 10? So these are, each one of these is 5 too, right?
Yeah. Let's get the big ones at that 58.
What about the flashbang faded sticker? Has been
OG.
No one's been game enough to take that off because it's just like faded and cooked into the windshield.
It might even be off. It's like part of the glass.
Yeah,
could be the glass.
love it. I couldn't stand that these were a little yellow, so I hit them with the polishing wheel real quick, and they come up quite nice, if I must say so myself. All right, Jason, that's an extra $3.99 on your bill.
I get that.
Yeah. Dang, what a transformation. Car looking mint. Great color. Look at that. Oh. We'll catch up with Jason in a few days at Nico Circuit. But it's definitely very cool to see him over here in his own car. Super sick. Oatmeal raisin is the best cookie in the world. Tell me if you agree in the comment section. That aside, Jason's left now. It's much later in the day. We got the heat on, and we are working on the abandoned S15. We just took out the rear, I don't know what you call these, like bagged coilovers. Like I don't even know if you call that a coilover, but the air suspension in the rear is now completely removed. We had to take out this seat so we could get to the bolts at the top of the coilover, the top of the, I don't know, the top of the strut tower. But genuine Bride rails, and these are genuine Bride seats. So someone went to all the effort of customizing genuine Bride seats with the Silvia logo and the katakana for Ichigo. So these are actually kind of really cool. We also took off the rear bumper. That exposed pretty much nothing that I didn't know. There's a tiny bit of rust here. That's then stained and dripped down. This is in pretty bad condition and just broke off. Like literally just broke off on me. This is a very common thing on these Silvias. They always rust here and they fall off. It might be worth me looking at getting a brand new back panel for this and changing it out, because I know Nissan still keeps stock of them. So I might look into that, because these are not sold separately. These come welded to the back panel, so you just can't get them separate. Oh, I can get the one that's coming off my old back panel on the pink S15. Yeah, problem solved. So we'll screw out the tack welds on this, screw it off the old one, and we'll put my pink S15 one on this back panel. That way we don't have to replace the whole thing, clean up that one little bit of rust, and we're good. So the main goal for today is to try and finalize everything in the rear end and paint. I want to be able to put the underbody in the whole rear section of the car, but before we can do that, I really need to drop the fuel tank. So we're gonna work on dropping the fuel tank, and hopefully there's nothing more bad under there and it's nice and clean, and then I can just tape everything up, underbody the hole underneath of that car, let it sit overnight, and then we can start bolting in our brand new subframe the next day and start getting all of our new parts in there and get the whole rear end finished, and make it a roller on the new suspension, change out the old suspension in the front for the new ones, but then take the car to the body shop and start getting to work on all of this. I have been dreading attempting to undo these bolts just because of how rusted they are. I sprayed a bunch of penetrating oil on them. They were initially 14s, but like they had rusted, surface rusted so much that they were like all swollen and big, knocked off all the surface rust, and they dropped down a size to a 13. This one has started coming out quite nice actually. So hopefully, oh, I think it's coming out. Yeah, it came out. Lucky. Look at that, like shrunk down a whole size because of how rusted it got. This one. Ooh, we got it. Like the socket kinda doesn't want to sit on it. I think we got it. Nice. Oh, it's a bit stiff now. Oh, we got it. There we go. Man. Look at this. It's like all the rust that just came off them. Luckily though, it was just the like bolt heads. This looks really nice here.
Breaking it down the next one. This one too. Oh yeah, we got it. Shoe free. All right, we can lower the tank down. That's pretty much it. Just double checking I haven't forgotten like a bolt or something up here, you know? Because I'm always forgetting like to take the shifter out when I take a transmission out and all that kind of thing. Well, that's it. But this is going to be probably a two-person job. We have to one person's going to have to support the fuel tank while we kind of snake this out. Oh yeah, look, got that already out. I think we might be in the clear. We just got to snake that through that hole while it's coming out. We should be good. All right, I got this.
Yep.
All right. Oh, this is full.
Yeah.
This is like very full.
Yeah.
All right, just snake it through the hole. If you can, reach it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
No.
You right?
Nope. Trying my best, but. You gonna lift it up?
Yeah. And now if you can like walk like backwards or other way. Almost.
What's it stuck on?
I can't tell.
Oh, it's that tab.
There we go.
Okay. Is there anything else attached to the tank?
No.
Alright. Alright. Well, next time we're gonna check if the fuel tank's full. Because that was a total cluster out. Dude. Oh, at least there's no rust under here.
Yeah.
Clean.
There you go.
Not bad. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna get showered in fuel for a second there. Yeah. So you would have seen an absolute disaster of a fuel tank pull there. I did not know it was gonna be that full of gas and we just kind of had to scramble to make it work. But good news is, most of this under here is rust free. I was expecting some more surface rust up there and we were right. Nothing that goes all the way through, which is great. We're gonna lower this. I'm gonna get up there in the wire wheel and the flappy disc. I'm gonna clean all that off, treat it, and while that's curing, because I believe it takes like anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour before it cures and we can paint over the top of it, I'm gonna paint the rest of the car. So you can see it's starting to mask off like the things we don't want the underbody on. I also am gonna do all these sides too and any places in here that we've discovered. Also, a few little like spots here and stuff like that, just like a bit of surface on there. So we'll just quickly zip that all off. But all this looks really good in here. We can get in here now because I also pulled the fuel lines down a little bit and out of the way. They're just kind of floating there with the Panda Express bag over the top of them. But yeah, we should be able to get most of this all cleaned up. We'll bring this down and we'll seal in up all these holes with tape as well, so that when we're spraying, none of that goes inside the car. Obviously here and here too. But yeah, it's actually really good. I'm really hyped. Like, this car is nowhere near as badly rusted as what I was expecting. So that's the whole purpose of why we're going the extra mile and trying to save it as much as we can and make it last another 10, 20 years. You may think that I forgot about the Nardi wheel giveaway I'm doing on my Instagram, but I have not. The wheel's here and it's time to pick a winner. If you don't know what I'm doing here, we give away a Nardi wheel. We save the world one Nardi at a time. And that involves giving away one of these on Instagram from time to time. So we're on my Instagram account, we're at SAMMIT01. You should be following me. You should be actively commenting and liking. I'm gonna go to one of my posts when I was trying to jump in a taxi, dressed up as Breadman for Halloween. And I'm just gonna scroll through the comments here. And I'm gonna pick a random person. Let's see, a little bit more, scroll, scroll, scroll. Oh, perfect, I'm gonna pick this guy. Riley Band Z31. His profile's private, so he's gonna get a follow and a message from me right now, telling him, hey bro, oh look, he's been DMing me before. I wish I had time to go through DMs, guys, I really do, but I don't. Just DM'd Riley, asking him for his shipping info so we can get the wheel out to him. Riley, I hope you enjoyed your new wheel. Once again, guys, make sure you're following me on Instagram.
guess I kind of forgot to tell you guys what's going on. We ran out of rust converter, so I am only painting from like this point forward. We were able to still rust convert everything up here where the fuel tank was, but everything forward I wasn't able to touch today. But yeah, got everything closed off for the overspray of the underbody. I suspect we're gonna run out of this too, so I think I need to buy more supplies than I was anticipating. But I also didn't know that I was gonna have to paint and rust repair all of this. But yeah, so far so good. It's looking really good. Just doing, you know, light kind of coats everywhere, and we'll touch up anywhere that we miss. It's underbody, so it don't really matter. Just ran out of the underbody stuff. I'm definitely gonna have to order like another 3 or 4 cans of that. But I did get like pretty much most of this all done. It looks amazing. There's a few places that are definitely a bit thin, and as they dry out, I'll be able to hit it again tomorrow with the fresh couple cans of underbody. But this looks amazing. Like, it looks so much better. Definitely didn't get to spray as much up in this section as I wanted to, so we'll have to definitely hit that again. But yeah, no problem. We'll get the new stuff, and I'll be able to do it all at the same time when I'm able to do use the rust converter and all the other spots on that side. But this whole back section, done. Looks great. Looks like $1 million. I haven't touched this section yet because of this hole here. I'm gonna get the body guy to weld in a plate here like we talked about last time, because there's a nice big hole here after we remove some putty. So I'll get that welded up and then we'll coat it. But yeah, as you can see, all up in here, I redid all around there because there was a few soft spots, so I hit it all with the wire wheel and rust converted it, and decided to spray over. So this all looks amazing now. It just looks so much better, like $1 million compared to what was there before. But I just wish we had more paint. The beauty is I could kind of just drop my makeshift kind of plastic paint booth thing, and I should be able to just pick it back up and tape it back to the sides of the car. But worst case scenario, I got a ton more of the plastic painter's tape stuff, where it's like the plastics combined to the tape, and you just do that, put it around it, and then pull the plastic down. You get this like nice, awesome little tent thing. But you also use it for just covering cars and stuff when painting. But yeah, under the car looks amazing. There's definitely a few spots like this where you can kind of see some of the body paint under there because it needs to be thicker, but we were running out in the can, and I just kind of wanted to get some coating on most of the stuff that hadn't had already been converted and set for a long time. So I'm glad we got most of that covered. Most of the paint went into this wheel well thing, well, what do you call it, spare tire thing in the trunk. But yeah, it looks so much better under here. Looks amazing, actually. I can't get over that. And I did find some spots up here where there was like a little bit of surface rust under the original body, so I wire wheeled that and just repainted it over it too. But yeah, it looks so much better. Just looking at it here and thinking back to what it used to look like, it looks entirely different. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We got a lot of stuff done on the abandoned S15. It sucks we ran out of product, but at the end of the day, that is just what it is. And I mean, only a couple more days before that stuff arrives, and we'll be able to finish all of that under the car. And then from there, it's kind of chopping up the front end and figuring out what we're doing there. And that's gonna be a learning curve and a lot of fun, I think. But with that, guys, smash that like button, write us a comment. But before you go, make sure you check out Fishing Clash. Click the link in the description to download the game and use my gift code SAMMIT, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. You can fish from the shore or from a boat. We save the world one natty at a time. You can double fist it there.